why she's so pleasant, why she's so happy, but there's no bad days. Everything is a learning experience, so there's no bad days.
I love that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Welcome to another Woman in Business podcast. For this episode, we have Krystal, owner of Cooking with Krystal and restaurateur at Kekoon Restaurant and Lounge. To kick things off, let's start here. What's one surprising fact that people do not know about you and your journey?
What is one surprising thing that people don't know about me and my journey? I don't know. I'm an open book, so I mean, I don't know. That's a very good question, though. I mean, everybody know I'm hardworking, and not every day is a good day, but I make it the best. Like, I don't take any disappointment as a negative. I just push through, and that's why people will always just think I'm just like, why is she so pleasant, why is she so happy, but there's no bad days. Everything is a learning experience, so there's no bad days. Yeah, that's what's up.
I love that. What got you started?
Just the love for kitchen, just for the love of being in the kitchen. Yeah, just the love for food. Just like music brings people together, food brings people together. So I was always entertaining, I always have people around me, and food is always a thing that everybody needs. Music and food and liquor.
So what motivates you?
I'm a people person, so I love to please people. And the joy in people's faces when I put together this craft that I have. So that's what completes me, the joy of people with the satisfaction of the food that I make. 1 second. 1 second. Hello? All right, back. Yeah.
You previously mentioned bad days. So what makes the bad for you and how do you deal with them?
Could typically be the stuff not going your way, not how you have it planned, staff calling out, just any little thing can go wrong. But I just make the best of it and just push through, no matter what the circumstances.
So now, let's go to the restaurant name, Kekoon. It sounds real fancy. So why that name?
The name came about. Honestly, the name came about, and we found meaning in the name. To me, Kekoon is life, beautiful garden, butterflies. As you can see inside, like there's just a different room. Each room has its own like meaning. Like it's just life, overall life, and life makes people happy. Good food, good vibes. I don't know. There's Kekoon. Just honestly, I know how to explain it, but I know what I'm thinking. I don't know how to explain it. Kekoon. Kekoon is just life, just the beauty of life, and each room has its own interior design where it's a garden. So we have your true room, we have your main room, which is a garden as well, and then you have the outside patio, which is just another whole outside gem. Just a beautiful garden filled with life and love and happiness. Kekoon.
So I have known you for a few years and I can remember exactly how we met. That was due to music and entertainment.
Yeah.
So how were you able to transform to a different space or state? How were you able to do that?
God's direction, just being obedient. Again, I always had a passion for food, and I was always catering from home. And then during the pandemic, I was more at home, just cooking all the time, and people were just like, yo, I want to try that. And I'm like, all right, come through. Just leave a tray at the door or a plate at the door, and they would come get it. And then people just started like, let me buy this, let me buy that. And then I started selling more. And then eventually we just got a food truck and just expanded. And then the food truck brought us here. So
That's an inspiring journey. And obviously, I've seen that journey. So, what would you tell someone who is trying to start a business and get stuck?
don't give up, trust in God, and no matter what you're going through, just remember I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And just keep pushing. You're gonna have many closed doors. I've had many closed doors. I've had many no's, but that just pushed me to go harder, and I never gave up.
Okay, cool. So, what's your vision? I got you.
Kevin, get this a porky for me, and then I got you next. Pepper. All right. Go ahead now. What's my vision?
Yeah.
What I want from Kekoon, or what I want next, or
Yeah. Well, let's start with Kekoon.
okay. So what's my vision for Kekoon?
Yeah.
To be the #1 Caribbean restaurant. There's nothing like this on this west side. I want to say it's the experience, just the fact that you can come and sit down and enjoy a good Jamaican meal with your friends and family, listen to good music, entertainment, and have a drink while you're doing all of that at one time. My vision is coming to light. Our vision is coming to light. It's coming into place. It's working exactly how it's supposed to work. So I'm happy about that so far.
What's your personal vision?
My vision to expand, to let more people know about my craft, the cooking, just the love for food that I have, and just to share all this good yumminess with people. Yeah, worldwide, all over, different states. Yeah.
I see.
You, and then wait for Jessica if you want, and then Ali, I think. Ali, and I don't know if you want plantains.
So, as I was mentioning to you off camera, I am a business coach. So, what business lessons do you want to share with an aspiring business owner?
Honestly, it's just don't ever give up on yourself. Continue believing in yourself. And again, there's days you're gonna wake up and you don't want to push or you don't want to grind, but you have to, no matter what, and take every closed door, every no, as something to just go harder. That answer the question?
Yeah, it does as a question, but let's go a bit deeper. What business lesson would you give a younger you or a younger entrepreneur?
What business lesson I would give?
Yeah.
You have me thinking.
Yeah, it's okay to think.
Take advantage of opportunities, which I've never really done, but there's so many grants for women, minorities. The city is so big on supporting women, especially women, and being a black-owned woman in this industry, it's very important to just utilize the access and be more resourceful. That's what I would actually tell myself, the younger me, to be more resourceful and take advantage of all the grants that they have out there. Because I do get a lot of emails, and I'm now starting to apply for stuff like that. Nothing yet, but that don't mean it's gonna be a no, but that's what I would actually tell a younger entrepreneur. Take advantage of the resources that's out there.
Okay, cool. On that order, and then we can continue. I was saying finish with that order, and then we can continue. All right. So, what's one question you wish I asked you that I did not ask you?
I don't know. You asked some really good questions. I don't know. I cannot think of anything.
What should I have asked at the class?
I mean, you pretty much asked some good questions, so I don't know. You asked some really good questions, so I really don't know. What could you have asked me?
Okay. All right. So for the new podcast, what questions do you want to ask that person by interview?
What would I want to ask the next person? What intrigues me is just to find out what drove them to where they are. Yeah. So what's your drive? What brought you to where you at? And similar to what you've asked me, which is where they see themselves like in the next 2 years, 3 years, like yeah, what's their vision?
Makes sense. Makes sense. So as I wrap up, where can they find you?
75 and Sheridan Street, which is in Davie, Florida. 15531 Sheridan Street, Davie, Florida 33351. Right by the movie theater. Great location, great date night, dinner and a movie. Just a vibe to come hang out. They offer hookah, live music every day, good food, and they're definitely coming out with some new items on the menu. And just come for the experience.